on this episode of Shooting the Shit with Sands.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let me turn the brightness down. I am who I am. My name is my name, and welcome into another video of Shooting with Sands, man. What is up? How are we doing? We're going to get right into the meat and potatoes. Okay? Let's get to it. First guy on the list. I am poised. I'm standing strong. These numbers are ugly. Brian Thomas Jr. has 19 targets, 12th most. That's what you like to see. You like to see a good target share with a new high-picked rookie coming in. He's not target goblin. I didn't think he was. I didn't think he would do that. Either way, he only has 8 catchable targets. This whole thesis of Brian Thomas being scared to go get the ball is bananas. Crazy. Hate that take. Think it's awful. I think his coach, who is an offensive mastermind, by the way, saying, hey, hit him in his chest. Everybody ignored that and said, oh, he's acting nuts. The wide receiver who is scared to go get the ball because obviously I think an elite receiver in the NFL, not for a rookie, not for a second-round player, a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL is not scared to catch the ball. I think if you actually watch the games and not little clips over and over on Twitter, I'm telling you guys, I am telling you, those were on Trevor. They were. This isn't biased towards BTJ. I separate fantasy and football while I'm watching the game. The last 2 years, I am not the guy that sits there and refreshes my app all day. I'm not. I'm just not that guy anymore. But when I watch the game, I go, God damn, Trevor, hit him in the spot. We see it every day. Every time football's on, we see a middle route. The quarterback throws it right to him, and he ducks and catches it right on the first down marker because they're on the same page. You throw it at the ground. Tom Brady to Julian Edelman. You protect the receiver. I understand you could be pissed at Brian Thomas Jr. Go, bro, it's 3rd and 6. You got to get that catch. I get that, and I agree. But if you watch the games, man, he is leading. This isn't like he thinks somebody's coming. Brian Thomas Jr. has awareness, I hope you know. When he cuts inside, before he looks at the ball, he's probably looking what's in front of him to know where to stop, where the zone is, and he's coming across the middle. All right, I got a little alley here. Listen, that extra 7 inches to the left could kill him. All right? Facts. All right, let's get to the numbers. Like I said, 12th in targets, great number. 36th in catchable targets, not good, but that will go up. That's why I'm poised on him. But 3 plays of 10-plus yards only. He has 1 yard after the catch. It just isn't getting to him. The ball just isn't getting there. Week 1 was a clunky, weird week. I almost threw that one out because he got a red zone touch. He got the rushing touchdown. There was a rain delay, just like the Eagles-Cowboys game. The offense is rolling. I kind of can put that one to the side and go, okay, that's weird. We'll move on from that. The positives with him, this is why I'm poised. This is why I'm chilling. His air yards, he's averaging 129 air yards a game. Once again, that just shows the catchable targets to me. The dude who hasn't put up fucking 100 yards on the season has 258 air yards in the games, right? His targets, 19 total. Already went over it, but he gets 27% of the team targets. This is a team that passes a lot. I'm not saying they're up in the league in pass attempts, but they pass frequently. You can tell when you're watching the games, they pass frequently, right? He has 33% of the red zone targets. That shows to me they're still looking there. They're not looking elsewhere. In the biggest moments, they're not looking anywhere else but him and Travis Etienne. That's what they're looking at. The Jags offense is killing. They're 7th in points, 4th in yards per game. They're moving the rock. This will get going with Brian Thomas Jr. Okay? Trust me. This will get going. And if you had the feeling that you need to trade him, please wait until he goes off. At least if you want to trade him, I get it. I understand. Maybe you got George Kittle too. Maybe you missed on your quarterback. Maybe you got Caleb and it ain't turning out too well. You know what I mean? Maybe something's not going right with your team. I would wait a week. I would wait another week and see how you feel, to be honest. I would wait 2 more weeks to see how you actually feel about him because his value's coming. All right, the second guy is really a group, honestly. It's the Eagles offense outside of Saquon. And Saquon isn't blowing you away, I would imagine. But you can go, okay, he's getting his work. He gets all the goal line work. We're killing. We're good. Right? I think you can at least say that to yourself. But if you have a Eagles pass catcher or Jalen Hurts, this is bad. I am panicked. I am panicked about this. We have to forget about what happened last year. We got Nick Sirianni's friend calling plays. We have to look at that. This is a whole that you can tell this is different. The offense doesn't look explosive at all. At all. They are a boring watch. I've had this take for a couple years with them, and last year it changed because they were blowing people out, putting up 30 a game. I saw that they were a boring team that had big plays. I know that sounds dumb and annoying. One of my best friends in the world is an Eagles fan. I watch all my friends' teams to keep up with them. When you watch enough 9-minute drives, you start hating that team. The Cowboys with Dak and Zeke Elliott when he was a rookie, and then his second year, 8-minute drive, 9-minute drive, 10-minute. It's just annoying to watch and boring, to be frank. You see the same 22 players out there for 10 minutes. I want to turn the fucking game off. A.J. Brown is 9 targets. He has 0 plays over 8 yards. His longest play is 8 yards. This is an issue. This is it. That is something to be panicked about. They run the ball 60% of the time. This damn lisp, I hate this shit. They run the ball 60-40. How far could that drift to the other side? I don't know. If you're a Jalen Hurts owner, I'm stuttering. I can't even speak about how bad he's been. He's winning games. Cool. It's all cool in real life. Dope. Awesome. He hadn't thrown for a touchdown yet. And we kind of ignore it against the Cowboys. You're like, gotcha, bitch. And then you realize, Russell Wilson just threw for goddamn almost 500 fucking yards on the Cowboys. You go, oh shit. That probably should have been a better performance by the Eagles. I think it's the offensive coordinator. I think Sirianni is in there going, I can call plays now. That's what he's doing in the locker room. It's getting gross in Philadelphia. We are a week on Sunday if A.J. Brown doesn't get a touchdown, doesn't put up 14 to 20 points, I would be totally fine with y'all going full sell. I would. And just the name alone can get you a wide receiver too. I'd give up. And I love A.J. Brown. But if you're in a bad spot is what I'm saying. If you're the 0-3 guy, and your shit is based on record, and even if it ain't, you got to try to move them. Show desperation, but be precise. I always say that. I always say it. Show desperation, but no, okay, he's willing to give that guy up for AJ. And I think those two guys are a good deal. Just remember that, okay? All right, this next guy, I'm unforgiving about this. I begged you, told you 5 million fucking times to stop doing this shit. Quit drafting rookie running backs in the first round. Take a Marion Hampton later, that's fine. Take Travion Henderson later, I get it. First round, this is why it's stupid, it's dumb, it's preposterous. Taking any rookie at any position is actually stupid in the first round. Nobody's convincing me different at all. Now, if you took Brock Bowers last year, it would have been dumb, but guess what? You would have won that bet. Okay? Ashton Genty, Hunter, he isn't touching the field. You can't say that. No, you shut the fuck up. Twitter people, shut up. Thanks. higher snap percentage than Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs, Travis Etienne, James Cook, those type of guys, DeAndre Swift. He's getting more snap percentage than those guys. He's not getting the ball. Not getting the ball at all, huh? He just isn't efficient right now. And you know why? It's not because he's not talented. Like I said, I thought he was an amazing talent. I think he's going to be a generational running back. I don't think the team is built for a running back right now. I think their offensive line was dog shit. They came out ranked 24th at the beginning of the year. That's probably why. He's averaging 2.7 yards a carry. He's getting 1.1 yard before contact. What are you doing drafting him? He was an awful pass protector out of college as well. All right, just saying. The other running backs on his team don't even qualify for the fucking Fantasy Pros snap percentage. They get so little snaps. Look, they don't even show up. I'll show it. They don't show up. They don't even show up. Dumb pick by whoever picked him. And guess what? I actually think he's going to pan out for you at the end, but I think you will fall too deep in that hole to come out. I don't think they come out and run the kid 32 times next week. That's not how the NFL works, which is why I've been screaming no RB. The biggest workhorse in the league has 40 carries. The biggest, he getting a lot of work. All right, another guy on my love list. I'm actually pretty scared about I'm not joking. Pretty scared about this one. Justin Jefferson. Boy, he has some positives. I am worried. I'm staying poised on this. I'm staying poised. Now, let's talk about the awfulness of what this is. Okay, my first point is JJ McCarthy looks like a bum. Okay, once again, real football, fantasy. Real football shows me he has some intangibles. And he's holding the ball longer because I think he wants to make the big play. That is fine to me. I'd rather have that than the dink and dunker. But, my God, does he hold that fucking ball long as shit. He's already been sacked 9 times. He will miss time. I think this stretch with Carson is going to benefit Jettas. I do think it's going to benefit Justin Jefferson, but he's 39th in catches. These are pure stats. I just want to put a number on it so you know how bad it is. 39th in catches, 34th in targets. False positives. I do have some false positives in here to build in because it seems good, but it ain't. He is getting 32% of the target share on the team. You're like, hell fucking yeah. There is nobody in the top 20 of team target share percentage that has as little targets as he does. So he's getting all the targets, but they ain't throwing. Right? They're not throwing. They're literally 30th in pass attempts. Okay? Now, the real positives, we have 2 things and 2 things only. His head coach is Kevin O'Connell. Okay? Top 3, 4 football coach right now in the league. Number 2, his name is Justin Jefferson. That's all we got. That's it. And the only reason I'm not saying panic on Justin, he's the best receiver in the world to me. I know people have Chase. That's fine. In real football, he is the best wide receiver in the world to me. So I'm not going to doubt his ability to put up numbers. But I will say, give me another week or 2 of this shit. I'm frightened. I am frightened. Frightened. Okay? All right. Lighting had to get adjusted. My camera was tweaking. The sun went down. It's lit. All right. So the next guy is DJ Moore, another guy on the love list. Dear God. Dear God. He just can't get the ball. 11 targets through 2 games is crazy. I went and looked, and only through 2 weeks, he's had this low targets another time, but it was with Justin Fields in 2023. And then he spazzed, right? He goes off. And I fell into the DJ Moore trap because I go, bro, he has 0 red zone targets. And I bet DJ Moore defenders from way back when were like, hey, they'll go up. The red zone targets will go up, man. They have to use him. No, they won't. And we're going to see, but I am panicked because Caleb looks bad. The opening script, the first 15 plays look incredible. He's efficient. He's getting the ball out. He looks great. And then the next drive happens. And then he's running around doing dumb shit, backyard football shit again. I don't like it. Nothing is looking good for the Chicago Bears offense outside of Roma Dunze, which I had no statistic for to come in here and tell you that he's a breakout candidate. I didn't. There's no statistic. Go try to look at it. None. No stat. Nothing. Just, hey, he got drafted high. He's a high-level player. Go get him. Keenan's out of here. Cool. Now he's out there balling. And I did love Rome. I wanted him bad late in drafts. But, yeah, not looking good for anything on the Bears outside of maybe DeAndre Swift because he's just sitting at his ADP finish right now. That's what he's doing. And that's what you're kind of looking for in that offense. At this point, right now, that is what you're looking for. Next guy, last guy. All right, this last guy, Marvin Harrison Jr. I have numbers here. It's all bad. And you know what it really is? You know what's pissing me off? Watching Kyler Murray play football. I have very limited eyes when it comes to the Cardinals. I've never liked Kyler really as a quarterback, fantasy quarterback rushing upside. Cool. I just never thought he was good enough at quarterback to draft in fantasy. I don't think he's good. And now I know why I thought that, because he's not fucking good. If I see him ditch the pocket in 2 seconds, one more time, not even literally in like 1 second, he will just roll out, run away from the play or bail on the play and throw it to Trey McBride underneath, which is fine. But every time when they show replays and it's just Marvin doing a 15-yard dig, right? He does a 15-yard dig. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. That's what he does. Mr. Trey McBride does a little 8-yard dig. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Right? And somebody's going to be like, nobody runs fucking 8-yard dig or 15-yard dig. It's actually, I don't give a shit. I'm calling it what I call it. Now, he always goes to the shorter route, and they're both open. They're both open. It's killing me. All right, let's just go through the numbers. There's not a single receiver on the Cardinals that has 100 yards. Marvin Harrison Jr. only has 11 targets. Same with DJ Moore. But just because he got a touchdown against the fucking shitty-ass Saints, we have belief, right? They're 24th in pass attempts on the year. They've already given up 6 sacks. Really, it's Kyler. I promise you, 4 of those are Kyler's. I literally put MHJ seems disrespected, unwanted, and unnoticed. The emotions are coming out. Kyler Murray has less yards throwing the ball than Caleb Williams, Spencer Rattler, Tua Tagovailoa, and CJ Stroud. 4 quarterbacks who have been claimed to be dog shit, a generational talent that can't get it together, mashed potato brains, also dog shit, and CJ Stroud, who we all think is good, but something ain't clicking. That's who he's in the class with. Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud, Spencer Rattler, and Tua Tagovailoa with passing yards. The offense fucking sucks right now. Okay? I'm panicked on Marvin Harrison Jr. I am panicked. Now, I have him as my flex. My wide receiver 3 or 4 on my team. I have Garrett Wilson. Yeah. He's like my flex play. But at the same time, I was drafting him in hopes of him being top 12 wide receiver, if I'm being honest. I thought he was top 12, and he's not. So I am very panicked about him overall. I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. So we're going to have to trade some guys. I'm going to have to trade half my love list, but we have a lot of time for the love list, by the way. It started out rough last year, too, and I think I hit like 65%, which is actually a good percentage. So with that being said, that is the video. Guys, we're 2 weeks in. Let's take a breath. Let's really look around. Like, look at your team. All right? look at your team and be realistic with yourself. And if you got to make trades, it's time to make trades. Stay alive until the playoffs. That's what it's about. You must stay alive. Last message for the people. If your playoffs are dictated by record and record only in a fantasy league, that league is trash. That league is trash. Because dudes that are 2-0 right now have the least points against. And there are guys that are 0-2 that are top 4 in scoring. They should not be punished because their team is good and they're getting spazzed on. All right. The guy should be rewarded because his team is ass and everybody else has injuries and bye weeks when they play him. All right. That's my final message. And stop using kickers unless you're in a 12, really a 14-man to me, 14 to 16-man league. Other than that, I love you all. Go check out the TikTok. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. I don't beg for shit until the end of the video. Like, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, comment.